The video you're about to watch was recorded a few years ago when COVID-19 has not happened yet, and I would like to thank everyone who has stayed subscribed to my channel since my last video. Please stay safe and keep yourselves healthy. This is the next go. It's my very first time in Jakarta and I'm staying for a short while, so I made the most out of this trip by trying out a one-stop street food place, an old ice cream shop, and a vintage cafe. I'm out here in the bustling streets of Jakarta to try Indonesian food and experience the city. My first stop is this humble street food place, and with me is a local friend to help me pick the right food. Upon entering this place, you will smell all kinds of food. Something is grilling, something is frying. There are so many choices. As you already know, I am Asian and I know that rice is calling me. But there are other things on this menu that are getting my attention. Maybe something sweet? I don't know. Like this one? Or how about this? For drinks, I am going for something different. Something green and sweet? What is this? Find out in a bit.
What is this called?
Syomay Bandung.
Just Syomay and...
No, it's quite different from the dim sum. Syomay is different from siomay. And this one is originally from Bandung. It's like a fish dumpling, but it's different taste from the dim sum. The condiment is peanut condiment, and then after that you put ketchup.
Interesting, but this makes me feel a little bit worried. Only one way to find out.
with the satay sauce. It's not very salty.
I was expecting salty and savory, but surprisingly this is very mild. There's tofu, fish cake, and some hint of peanut. Quite good so far.
So I will try it with the chili sauce.
The chili sauce changes everything. This is actually very good. This is a winner. And of course, Nasi Goreng, an Indonesian staple. This is what I've been looking forward to. And of course, I have tried this in Bali, but you just can't get enough of this dish. I love the sound of a crunchy cracker. Do you think so? Leave me a comment below. And also, subscribe to my channel so I can keep making videos like this. And don't forget to hit that bell button too.
It's super spicy, very tasty with the chicken, but it's super spicy. I'm sweating again.
And the topping is...
So this looks like a cake that is green with some creamy stuff inside and something black. If you don't know what is inside, it might make you think twice. I checked out how they make these things. It's given so much buttery love. You see that glaze? Very moist inside, and it looks like some kind of pancakes in different flavors. And did I mention that it's so big? Ah, that black thing looks very familiar. It's an Oreo! This is exciting. It's very soft and it smells so nice, like a sweet perfume. No time to waste now, let's try it.
Yeah. It's tasty, I like this one. It's like a dessert and snack, like the junk food in one.
It may sound unhealthy, but I'm saying that this is so good. It's Oreo with a cream cheese filling in a pandan cake that is so soft and it's just so good. If only I have enough space in my tummy, I would have eaten the whole thing. This drink is avocado shake with chocolate syrup. Just saying. Now I'm wondering, why did I only book 3 days in Jakarta? Why?
Risky and I are going to try this family-run ice cream shop. It's called Ragusa as Italia. They have been around for many years and they're still very famous here in Jakarta, so we're going to try it.
Hello.
She's the owner and she's actually driving home. Too bad I can't say hi or talk to her.
Ragusa has a long history in Jakarta and it's an iconic ice cream store. The shop started with 4 Sicilian brothers in 1932, selling ice cream made from fresh cow's milk. In 1950 though, the brothers left the store to the current owner, who is Indonesian Chinese, and is related to the brothers by marriage and is still the same family managing the store today. One interesting fact is that they are still using the same ice cream mixer that is more than 60 years old. Now that is story you can taste. Their menu has a product called spaghetti ice cream, and it's shaped like a spaghetti and topped with chocolate and fruits, and that's what I'm going to try.
It's spaghetti, alright.
I try not to eat a lot of sweet stuff, but I like history, so I guess this is a good excuse to eat one.
It's very chocolatey and nutty.
like the sweetness. It's not really that really sweet because it's the right amount of sweetness. I don't like sweet things, but this is just the right sweetness. I really like it.
Because usually there are those ice creams that are just too sweet, like all you can taste are sweetness and sugar.
Yeah.
But this one's, yeah, you're right, it's balanced. It's not
Well balanced of sweetness.
yeah. Yeah.
I personally think that this is a gem in Jakarta. You should try this. My next stop is Cafe Batavia.
So I couldn't find a car. Now I'm biting the bullet. I'm taking Gojek.
I know that the idea of riding a motorcycle in a foreign city may sound alarming, but my adventurous side can't help but give in. And I am so glad that I did this because it was not just so cool, but I got to see Jakarta in a very unconventional way. You still see some of the Dutch influence, yet very Southeast Asian. This is definitely one of the most memorable moments in Jakarta. Time for coffee. Cafe Batavia is in a 19th century structure that was built in the 1830s. It's fascinating how they kept it so well. The staircase is made of Japanese teak wood that has a grand feel with a red carpet. The Grand Salon is the main dining hall that can hold 150 guests and has its large wooden windows bringing in natural light to the room. I am buying Redlicious, which is a mixed berry shake, and Kopi Luwak, or the famous civet coffee. I know it's a weird combo, but I am traveling and I needed a cold drink after that bike ride under the sun. The Redlicious is so cold, bright and tall, while the Kopi Luwak is hot, dark and short. One is sweet and the other one should be bitter. Do you think this is weird? Would you have both at the same time? Let me know down in the comments below. I really needed something cold before the hot coffee, just so I can cool down, or else I would look like a hot mess. But this drink has that balance between the fruity and the milky. Not too sweet, not too milky. This drink is best suited for kids. It's so easy to like this one. Meanwhile, everyone in the room seems to be enjoying their coffee with their friends, while me, I'm just here alone. But who cares? I am with my Kopi Luwak. It's so hot, dark, and kind of intimidating. This is my first civet coffee ever. Let me take some nice shots before I attack. I don't know why, but those coffee grounds, they scare me. When you mix them all in, you can feel the thickness of the drink. It's so rich in texture.
It's a very strong coffee flavor. It's so rich in flavor but so strong. And I can taste some of those grittiness of the coffee beans, like the grounded coffees right here. It has that intense, powerful coffee flavor into it. I can tell it has so much caffeine in it. This is perfect for those coffee lovers who want their coffees to be very strong.
I almost did not notice that there is a cookie. This must be a butter cookie, like those in blue tin cans that you can buy from everywhere in Hong Kong. Oh yes, those are Dutch too. This is sweet, crunchy, and very buttery. It's a nice contrast with the Kopi Luwak. I can't help but admire the interior. Should I take you around? The design is very 1930s. They display a lot of vintage photographs of celebrities and royalties. You will see them make your drinks too, either coffee or booze. They have it. Cafe Batavia also serves alcohol in the Winston Churchill bar, which was named the world's best bar in 1996 by Newsweek International. Everywhere you look, there are photos and artworks. You will see vintage decors mixed with modern stuff that did not exist during that time. It's like a museum and I can't help but smile. The space is so big. This must have been a grand place fit for dignitaries. And you know what's interesting? Inside the washroom, it's also filled with photos, and what's weird? There is a large mirror where you do number one. unusual, and interesting. If you want to slow down the time or maybe go back in time, this is a place for you. But to me, I like the view outside the window while having my coffee in the afternoon. It's nice to just spend a few hours here. Maybe you just want to take a break or just be with yourself and contemplate about your next move in life. You will see Taman Fatahila and the other colonial buildings that are in the area. Bottoms up.
I like how this place has so much history and character in it. If I'm not mistaken, this is the most, or the second most, oldest building here in Jakarta.
Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. It makes making videos like this more meaningful. And do subscribe to my channel. When you subscribe to me, it's like me taking you to the places I see, things I experience, and food I discover. I hope you guys go with me. So, see you on the next go.